Hello, hello. Welcome to IBalanceDesignsTarot. My name is Ricka, and I am going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for the year 2026. So last year, I remember towards the end of the year, I started getting this very strong vibe about, 2026. I did the numbers for numerology. Oh my goodness, for numerology, and it equals 10. So 2026 equals 10, which is reduced to 1, right? And so that's the Magician card. But then I thought, you know what? It starts with the Fool. I wanted to say that, that 2026 was the brand new start at 0, thinking that because it's the first card, the Fool is the first card, that would be the card for the year. But actually, I realized that it's 0. So what happened 2025, all of that happened, was preparing us, I believe, for 2026. And it was the Fool's Journey. So this year we are taking the Fool's Journey, and we're choosing to just take the leap. Most of us are. If this resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't, it's okay. It may not be for you at this time. It could be for something going on later for you this year, though. So we'll see, okay? And then we have the Magician, and it's at the split. We have the Magician. That's what I looked at, was what I saw. And I was like, wow. So the Magician has the tools, the wand, the pentacle, the cup, and the sword, right? Magician is like, okay, here we go. These are what you're going to need, and I'm going to guide you. I'm going to help you, okay? So let's go ahead and get ready to do your reading. Let me move this out of the way because it's about to flip. There we go. For you, Sag. So again, it's for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And, my readings are not, time, date specific. They're, it just could happen. This could not be for you now, but it may be for you at another time during the year, because it is for the year of 2026. So yeah, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And then, if it's not for you now, it may be for you later, or it just may not be for you at all. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get the energy in for Sagittarius. What do you have in store for Sagittarius? Ooh, you start out with the Strength card. Wow. That's a great start. Interesting. You could have Leo in your chart somewhere too. So let's keep going. Okay. All right. So we have Justice, and we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck to kind of understand what is this Strength card about. What is this reading, the overall messages. Let's see if we can pull it from here. Yeah, so this Strength card, something, happened for you to have strength to get through something or to deal with something. And during that time, more than likely, there was either meditation, rest that you needed. And if you're going through this now, this is more than likely, advice for you is some sort of meditation, creativity, whatever makes you happy, makes you joyful, that you're doing that. But rest is really what I'm seeing in meditation. And again, look, we have the Magician. So there's something about this. This is your year for sure. No question about it. Like, you are definitely at your brand new start at 0, if that makes sense to you. And, it's here to guide you with the tools that you need. The Magician. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So this is all about knowledge and knowing. It's air. You could have air in your chart. Yeah, the Queen of Cups could be a guide. Oh, and look, you have the Sun. So whatever this was, definitely you moved from it because justice was served. So let's get into it. Let's see. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Strength card, Justice, and the Page of Swords, okay? What do you have in store? What is up that you want? Oh, my goodness, again. That's interesting. That's interesting. I have to keep that because we just talked about it. Because it just plopped out. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, this goes, let's see. We're going to do it this way and this way. Okay. Well, first off, whatever happened here, we're going to clarify this some more. That, pulled in the strength. And it could be just that there is something that you want to, that you're looking at doing. You're not sure exactly how to do that, or you're confused, but really it feels like something else. A little bit deeper than that. Maybe something to deal with your emotions, seeing the... Let's see. We'll see what this is. I'm not really sure yet. But this is really, really beautiful. Because the strength is bringing you to this Magician. It's bringing you into this year at one. With your tools, what you need. And it's a feeling to me that here is what you need. The swords is guiding you. It's a sword. That's one of the things that maybe you're starting out with, which represents your mental clarity, your understanding of how to move through something, your communication, your intellect. Because, Sag, you guys, yeah, see, the Queen of Cups is here. Yeah, we got that too again. All right, let's look at the Justice card, and then we'll just keep going so that we can, get more information. But so far, it's beautiful. Very nice. Let's see. Justice. Justice for Sag. Okay, let's get this together here. All right. Justice for Sag. What do you want us to know? What do you want Sag to know? Sagittarius. Beautiful Sagittarius to know about the Justice card. What happened here? Okay. Yeah. There could have been a group of people that you were collaborating with. And something more than likely happened with that. But we're going to keep pulling cards to see. But yeah, you do have... Yeah. Here we go. At the bottom of the deck, it is showing us that there was, maybe there's 3 of you. Because, look, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is about work. This is about collaboration. Maybe you were the leader here. You were the one that was the start of it. Or you were one that was the collaborator. Or you were doing something there with that. But yeah, something happened between 3, again, people. So yourself and 2 others. But, it's beautiful because you're definitely coming out of that energy. Right? Yeah, you are. And that is the Magician and the Ace of Swords, it feels like to me. Yeah, the Moon, having to go within, using your intuition. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Temperance. Could be, if you believe in or you have spiritual guides, your divine source of choice, whatever that is for you, is around you. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Page of Swords. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. So, yeah, you went through something. Something happened, right? And there was 2 people, and yourself, again, there's 3 people here. And whatever happened, you walked away and you were able to get what you needed from that situation. Yeah, because look at this. Look at this guy. The sword. Yeah, the Page. Like coming in and bringing in what you need, like ready, like there was something, I feel like it was something pretty significant that you went through, because it took you strength to have to get through that. Absolutely, it did. It did. And the other card that came out was the Chariot. So if you're in this situation now, or if you were in it in 2025, wherever you are, this is fast movement forward. Like this is for you at some point. It's going to be like, okay, that's way back I'm done with that. Like that's that. All right. I get it. That's that, and it could be, again, it could be now. I've got the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands here, embarking upon, getting ready, not quite ready yet, but maybe you're in preparation. There's something that you want to do. You're trying to figure out exactly what that is. And yeah. And that this could be love, a new 2 of Cups, a love relationship that's coming for you. Maybe someone that's going to help you with your business or your work within that. Or it could have been a situation that you were dealing with that was a relationship with all of this stuff happening. And then, yeah, then it's just guiding you. They're guiding you to meditation and rest. If this is still going on for you. For some of you, it is. It's something that's new. It's fresh. But it's time to rest and realize that those things that happen are happening for the best good for you. You know, without it, you wouldn't become who you are. You wouldn't see something that you would need to see that you didn't know before. And that's the King of Wands. You know, that's fire energy. That's you, actually. You know, yeah, and the Ace of Wands. So new beginnings with that. Yeah, definitely coming out of it. You're coming out of this. Whatever happened, you're moving away from it. This is like, this card is like, you know, they're in a battle. Now they're celebrating victory, right? And that's what's going to happen for you. Interesting. Wow. All right, let's see. This is really good, actually. Let's clarify these ones, though. Let's get some more information just in case. I want to make sure we have everything that we need to understand this reading clearly. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Let's do one more shuffle. All right, there we go. Now we're moving one more. Oh, Chariot again at the split. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, now we're good. Let's go. All right, so clarify the Magician, Strength, and Ace of Swords for me. What? Tell us a little bit more for Sag. What else do you have for Sag? What do you have for Sag to see? Okay. Yes. So look, this is the deal. I'm going to do it this way. So this is the situation. Absolutely. You had to let go of these 3 people, or a group of people, or a relationship with, you know, like 3 different like crazy things that were going on that you were just like, you know, I can't do this, you know, something happened. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. But you had the strength, you had the strength to endure it, you had the strength to get out of it, or you will get out of it, and you will have the strength to do that. And all of this is by your side. And the Magician is right behind you, saying, don't forget, you have tools to get you there, you know? And yeah, and see, this is the other one that popped out. So the 6 of Wands. So that's beautiful. You do rise above it, and you come out, and you have celebration here for yourself. Victory for yourself. Yeah, you're happy. You're so glad. You see now. You know, the swords are also good for that, helping you to have clarity, you know. And this is like almost like the Magician was like, okay, we're starting out with a sword. You know what I mean? That's your tool, because you have it over here too. Yeah, you absolutely do. And then this was like, yeah, it feels like a mace layer, like, you know, just like, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, all of that, go away, none, done, I'm finished, you know? I love that. All right, so Justice and the 3 of Pentacles. Clarify that for me. Okay, let's see. I want to get that. Oh, this is really, this is going to stay here. Okay. So, yeah, the Chariot, Justice, and the 3 of Pentacles. What do you have for Sagittarius for the Justice, Chariot, and the 3 of Pentacles? What is going on here? Whoa. Oh my gosh. There we go. That was quick. That just flew out. So yeah. So this situation could have been that you felt left out left out of the situation. Yeah, and it could have been yourself and 4 people. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, yeah. Whatever happened here, this feeling that you had, this is by your emotion, what you're feeling there, but it's also by your work. It's the Pentacles again. We have the 3 and we have the 5 here. But then what comes out is the World. It's so beautiful. Like, you had to go through all of these things, whatever you went through, to get here, to be able to celebrate it, to understand it. Why did that happen? I see now, you know, the aha moment. That makes sense. And then with your energy, you know, Sag, your energy is very like fiery, but at the same time, like you want to know. It's the sign of I know. And if you don't know something, you're going to want to figure out how or why or what. And you have. You will. If you haven't gone through this already, if you're not here yet, you are going to get there. Yeah, look at this. The Knight of Wands. Here you are again. You know? Look at her face. She's like, dude, I don't think so. That's enough. Well, you know, I don't know. That's not going to work for me. You know? And it took you to move away from that, to kind of get ready to contemplate. We've got the Two of Wands here again. Okay? Wow. Sag, this is great. And Hermit, the Five of Cups is making me feel that that's what you had to do. I believe, remember we had the meditation part at the beginning underneath the deck? You know, and this is Hermit mode, going into, you know, a contemplation, meditation, rest, rising above the situation. You rise above the situation. Yeah, and you are either going to move away from the situation or you already have. I love it. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's your Pentacles. This really feels like it was some work. It was definitely work, your business, something like that. Here you go. The Eight of Cups, moving out away from that energy, going into Hermit mode. Yep. All of that happened for you. Is happening for you. If this resonates. But this is so gorgeous. Yeah, 2026 is your year, man. It just is. All right, let's look at the Page of Swords. Let's see what else. And the Five of Swords. Yep. Let's look at in the Chariot. Let's start out with the Page and the Five of Swords, please. My gracious. There we go. It's spinning. There you are. So that's the Six of Pentacles. So this, whatever, I'm going to tell you, whatever happened, because we still have this page here, and we do have the Five, we're clarifying these, that it was not a give and take. Like, you are a Sagittarius. You guys are so giving. I mean, you do. You give a lot. You give a lot to people, you know, and sometimes in your life and all of our lives that maybe we give too much and we receive too little, right? And this feels like what was happening here. You were the giver. You were the one that was empowering someone, or you were the one that was doing the work behind the relationship, behind the collaboration of a business or work or whatever it is, because the Pentacles are here again. So it absolutely had something to do with that. But you can see here, you know, this is the take, you're the give, you know, and you're the one that's giving it and someone's taking it. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. Yep, here we go with the Three of Pentacles again. And the Star. Yes, you are rising above this. This really feels like you're interconnected to something spiritually. You know, whether it's, you know, you want to call it the universe, your spiritual guides, your divine source of choice, whatever that is. You know, you're pulling that in. That is for you. And then the Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's you at the end of the bottom of that. Wow. Okay. So let's look at the Chariot. Oh, there it is. It flew right. Oh, God. No. Oh, my. Sad. Look at it. I mean, it flipped and it landed right here. It's like, okay, there you go. Ten of Cups. Yeah. Look at you. Chariot. You're moving into this energy fast. Fast. You have the World and the Ten of Cups here. Like, all of that, whatever happened, is gone. Yeah, these cards, I have to see, I just saw something. I have the cards over there, and this is what they look like, and I was like, look at this. So, I'm really, really focused on this. This could have been definitely a love relationship, okay? Love relationship. Or I mean, again, it could be a love relationship or a business. You know, you and someone else in a business. Friend, or you and a friend in a business. You know, someone close to you that you've grown to love, which that something didn't work out for you there. Wow. Wow, 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 Sag. This was a great reading for you. I love it so much. And yes, please let me know in the comments if, something resonated with you. If you really enjoyed this, to, just let me know how it resonated with you if you want to. If not, that's okay. And then like and share it. That would be great. So, anywho, look, happy new year 2026 to you. All right. It's all good. And I can't wait for the rest of them. All right. Thank you. Bye.